Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel, Ortiz Apple Tree. We're asking Spirit to show you what you need to see. Accurate general messages, please. North, south, east, and west, man and woman. For Cancers, what do they need to see, what do they need to know, what do they need to hear. Accurate general information for Cancer. Let's see here. We have here, ooh, King of Pentacles. This is stability, financial stability. For some of you, this could actually be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. King of Pentacles, feeling very secure, stable, and grounded. Some of you are taking on an empire. You're thriving, you're reaching goals. And this is, hard work paying off, seeing things through to the end. So I feel like for some of you, you can meet a mature, successful, grounded man who is good in business, who is patient, stable, secure, loyal, all those good things we want to hear, hard worker. He's going to be generous and a provider as well. But, not careless or frivolous with his money, but, he won't gamble or take silly risk, I feel like this is someone who is going to be conservative and a little bit stubborn, but very faithful and a protector. So this could make a great father figure, like a step parent. And because they're going to be providing stability and security, and they may be a bit blunt with how they deal with their emotional matter, but I feel like they cope better with practical matters. So I feel like some of you have reached a very secure, comfortable, stable stage in your life, and you want the same in your relationship. And I feel like you want to just sit back and enjoy the fruits of your hard work and your perseverance as well, Cancers. And then we have a fire sign that might not be so happy about your stability, a fire sign that might not be so happy about your security and your confidence in self. And this is someone who could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And this is someone who maybe sees that you have stability and success, and could be someone who is, again, envious of that. This is someone who could be kind of reckless, and your confidence is stable. Their confidence is artificial. It's like overly confident, jealous-hearted. This is someone who's jealous of you. This is someone you may have put the brakes on. Stop this person from coming to see you. Stop this person from being in and out of your life. This is someone who could be a womanizer or a cheater. Someone who's after you for the stability you offer, the security you offer and provide. This person could be violent or volatile or aggressive or abusive. Be mindful of your personal safety when going on dates. Take proper precautions. And stick to your principles and maintain your standards. Look at you. Some of you are business owners. You're looking good, smelling good, feeling good. And people see that. This is a partner who may want to come in your life really quickly, love bomb you, even gaslight you when you point things out about them, because it could be a womanizer, whether it's a bad boy or bad girl. This could be someone who's a cheater, someone who's kind of reckless. They're not even ready for a serious relationship. They're not going to even put the effort in a relationship or be proactive in trying to make it a success. So some of you are better on your own. You're happier on your own. You're happily single. This could be a person who, it could be a fire sign who mindlessly changes from job to job without a clue of where they're heading or what they actually want to do. This is someone who is disheartened. This is someone who rushes in impulsively. They rush ahead fast and they head for a fall. They're kind of cocky. And I feel like they want to catch you in an argument. They want you to get an argument over money, over finances. But I feel like you're just too stable and secure to even step down to this person's energy level. Remember to stay calm, Cancers, and don't lose your cool when dealing with a hater. But the truth is going to set everyone free. I feel like there's going to be justice. There's going to be a new beginning. For some of you, this is going to really provide a mental breakthrough, like clarity. Some of you are going to realize the truth about this jealous, envious person who has been blocked from coming close to you or coming your way or traveling. I feel like for some of you, you have a vision. You have, like, you see yourself having new beginnings with stimulating people and you know, I feel like for some of you, you may even have to call the police, or for some of you have to get like a restraining order or protect yourself and make the correct decision. I feel like there's new beginnings for you, Cancers, new projects, new plans, breakthroughs, mental clarity, clear thinking, and the ability to concentrate, vision, focus, and intensity. You're going to be assertive too and make correct decisions in regards to finances, in regards to your security, your stability, your home. And I feel like, you know, the Ace of Swords is good news in relation to legal matters, legal contracts, letters to your benefit. Okay? And this is August energy, but I don't like to really put a time on my readings because spirit is timeless, energy is timeless. But I feel like this breakthrough is gonna happen towards the, you know, going out of this summer. You know, if there was fog clouding your ability, you're not gonna have that cloudiness anymore. You have the ability to see someone clearly that's a hater, and someone may owe you money, or there's something you may have going on, a lawsuit. But I feel like a correct decision in regards to resolving this present issue is gonna come forth, and there's gonna be clear communication. You're gonna be honest. You're gonna speak up for yourself, and it's very crucial that you speak up for yourself to get what you deserve. I feel like if you meet someone, they're going to have to connect with you on an intellectual level. They're going to have to know how to communicate. And not just communicate, but communicate well. You know, I feel like for some of you, you want someone who has a similar mindset, a similar attitude. And whoever this is that you meet, you're going to be able to communicate with them easily. You know, conversation's going to flow. Yeah, it's a fire sign. It's a fire sign that wants to come towards you, but they can't. They've been stopped by spirit. This is someone that you could have had a falling out with, someone you were married to, divorced. You know, this could be in regards to a home or a location or living, or again, your stability. And I feel like you're just going to be taking charge. You know, this is an energy where for some of you, it's a time in your career or your work life that you're going to be brainstorming. You're going to be coming up with new ideas, new plans, new ways, new styles, reconnecting, doing this, partnering, you know, taking charge with vision and focus. Okay? I feel like for some of you, Spirit's reminding you not to let your heart overrule your head at this moment. Don't make any financial decisions based on your emotional influences. Like, for example, if a friend or a family member asks you to invest in their business or borrow some money, use your head. And don't let your emotional attachments overrule your financial or businesses on decision making. Because it could cost you more than the amount of money that they borrow, okay? Especially when they don't pay it back. But yeah, we do have a King of Wands here, someone who is a liar, a cheater, someone who is a manipulator, someone who is jealous of you. They're looking at you. They're looking at your stability. They're looking at this legal dispute go in your favor. They're watching this experience happen, and they're not happy about this. This is someone who's bitter. You know, they're not at the maturity level that they should be, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is representing their energy. This person like sets a bad example. You know, they're not really proactive. They're really I almost said unpredictable. And that could be the case too, but I wanted to say undependable, ineffective. You know, this is someone who, again, could be a bully or a womanizer or abusive, someone who has issues, you know. For some of you, they have big commitment issues. This is someone who fears being trapped or overburdened. They use that as an example for those of you, if this is someone you're experiencing in your love life. Big issues. For this person, I think they listen too much to other people's opinions instead of prioritizing their own opinions and following through on commitments and making decisions and taking actions. This person is unfocused, and they may procrastinate to their own detriment. Again, this could have been somebody from your past, you know, that you're having to deal with legally. For some of you, it's a legal case in regards to a home or your stability. We do have the Four of Wands here, but it's also on your side, your energy. For some of you, this is someone that you have disharmony with, because on their side, they have the Lovers in reverse. You know, this is someone who you have disconnected from. You haven't slept with this person in a long time, and you won't. There's a lack of accountability and trust issues with them. So you're detached from this person. And I felt like during the detachment, you had clarity. You had a mental breakthrough about this person, that they're not to be trusted. And you were able to make the correct decision and to remember that, Cancers, you're the master of your own destiny. This is someone over here, this fire sign in particular, it could be a Gemini. They like to blame, could be even an earth sign energy. They like to blame everyone else for situations that start, and it could be from a result of their bad choices. And instead of this person, and I'm telling you, this could be a Taurus, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or even a Gemini that has a problem with being accountable and learning from mistakes and letting them go, so they could hold grudges if they have a problem with letting things go. And I feel like you have been able to let things go, because with this mental clarity breakthrough, there's been forgiveness. There's been a release, and there's been a moving forward in a positive direction for you. So I feel like you have developed a deeper understanding of your true self, Cancers, your values, your beliefs, and you have avoided repeating the same mistake with this individual. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're getting a breakthrough and you're realizing that you're not on the same page in important areas. If some of you were intimate with the on again, off again, or in and out of your life, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or fire sign, or Gemini, or anybody, I feel like you realize now that you and this person are on different pages. This person's not emotionally invested. They're jealous and envious, and they want to count your pockets. They're wondering how much money you make. They're looking at you, and for some of you, you have a big sword here. So that tells me like you're keeping them at a distance. They can't get through to you, to hurt you, to abuse you, to bully you anymore. This is something spiritual that's in between the two of you, protecting you. It feels like it's a sword of victory, which is success, which is a winning. Could be a lawsuit you win that secures your finances, your stability. Some of you are granted the home in this legal court case. For some of you, you have a happy family, a happy life. You're just happy. You have prosperity, stability, security, and you're laying down roots. You know, some of you could be like I want to say a kitchen witch or herbal witch, or, you know, there's things that you actually use roots and herbs, and you magically invest in your own protection and your wealth, and it's been really working for you. Some of you are really highly connected to spirit, and I just feel like you know that teamwork is the dream work. So you have community spirit, you know, you have a happy family with those who live with you in your home, that you provide security for your kids or your spouse. I feel like for some of you, you could even be coming together with family, because you're so solid in stability and security, and like you have that like mentality that to, you know, let go of what no longer is serving you, whether that be grudges, unforgiveness, anger, or none of that, because God has been blessing you. He's been blessing you. You feel blessed where you are, blessed to live where you are, blessed to have what you have. I feel like you're appreciative. You're not looking at no one else's success. You're not counting no one else's pockets but your own. You are just grateful. You're not envious or jealous like this individual over here. For some of you, you could meet someone, and they propose, you get married, and you buy a home. This could be like, if you're hoping to tie the knot, it's a very welcome card to see. This is like wedding energy. And like I said, this person you're meeting will be great to you and your kids and will be a provider. Okay? This is someone who will be easy to submit to because they know their role and you know yours. For some of you, and if you're a male Cancers, flip the script. You're the provider. You know, you're the provider that's going to set things in provision for someone to easily submit to you and say, I do, when you propose. So I feel like for some of you, you know, it's a happy family life. The haters are on the outside. They're isolated. They've isolated themselves. You've set apart. There's a spiritual sword here that cuts through the lies, the deceit, the envy, the tension, and it brings forth clarity, protection, justice, and victory on your behalf, Cancers. You're not upset with anybody. You're not holding a grudge with anybody. You're enjoying your single life because everything you have, you've worked hard to get on your own. So you're very independent, you're very confident, you're very secure, and you look good too. You're stylish, you know how to dress, you know how to accessorize. Like some of you have a really clean, organized home. Your yard is cut, you have flowers that are watered and blooming and blossoming. Finances are going to be in good condition. And it's all going to be down to hard work and financial planning on your part. So well done, Cancers. I feel like you're going to be using the wealth, the financial stability to treat your loved ones to maybe a nice meal or a day out. So going places with your family, your children, even if it's just you and one child, that's your family. So I feel like for some of you, you just feel good. You know, some of you, this could represent a reunion. A past love may come back into your life. But with this Ace of Swords, I feel like people from the past that did you wrong, that hurt you, that bullied you, that womanized you, that blamed you, they cannot get too close to you. Do you see this big sword dividing the Red Sea here? Do you see this big sword that's protecting you? Spirit has had enough. You will get justice. It looks like the sword is coming from the heavens. God is not playing when it comes to his child, which is you, Cancers. So I feel like you're going to have a reason to celebrate something, whether it be, parties, get-togethers, baptism, family coming together. You have a family reunion or something like that, or just a small get-together. People coming in town to visit. Some of you are going to have really good health, vitality, happy family. Some of you could get pregnant, That's a slight chance there. But I just feel like some of you are going to have, you're going to be really spiritual as well. Spiritual and discerning and stable and strong. All because of your effort, your hard work. You're going to be at a point where you can be generous to people around you one day. You're going to be generous. And if you don't see it now, it's in your future. It's in the cards. You're going to be able to enjoy the finer things in life. And people who don't believe in you and who hate you and envy you now, tell them to hold on, because they're going to have a whole lot more to hate on as the time comes. Okay? I feel like this is an epitome of health, physical strength, and well-being. Stability, security, not only in finances and where you're living and your family, but within your health as well. Yeah. So I feel like, Spirit also reminds you, this Ace of Swords here, focus on spirituality just as much as you do the material aspects in life. Just as much as you focus on financial stability, I feel like there's always room for something more in life. There's always a need to be secure in place, have security in place, but expand your horizons and connect to spiritual aspects. Lay down the roots, and not just saying that, but actually doing that. Enriching your life in ways that materialism never could. I'm hearing practical witch. You are all about herbs and cinnamon and cloves and and the Florida water cologne, and just all kinds of, earthly things, or earth witch, But I do feel like that person is very envious, definitely. Very envious. They feel like things come easy to you. And that's because some of you were chosen. Some of you are blessed. For some of you, you know not to pop the question to this hoe because they're unfaithful. For some of you, this is someone, like I said before, you were married to and divorced from, is envious of you. They got bad debt, horrible credit. Credit, I'm hearing, in 400s and lower. It's sad. For some of you, they're in and out of jobs, like unemployed, debt, bad credit is here. They can't even afford to buy a real ring. The ring is like, man, not even real. I just feel like for some of you, this is somebody who is struggling, so they may take it out on you. You know what I mean? This is someone who is envious of you. Someone who you maybe rejected because you recognize this person is a cheater, they're reckless, they're a womanizer. They didn't put any effort in. So I feel like this person sees you as competition when they really need to look in the mirror and compete with themselves and work on correcting that bad credit. That should be a part of a daily lifestyle. I have Credit Karma, where the app Credit Karma monitors my credit and lets me know of any changes, whether it be improvements or anything. They let me know, so nobody could try to use my social or steal my identity or anything like that. I'll be on top of it. You know what I mean? And this is someone who lives beyond their means. This is someone who may take advantage of abuse credit cards, abuse loans, never pays them back. This is someone who makes the wrong decisions in situations. And there's legal matters or legal contracts, maybe not even through you, but outside of you and this person. This person's dealing with legalities, and they're not favorable to them. It's bad news for them. This is someone who could be failing at something in their life that could affect them financially. It could be where they failed to recheck any investments. They failed to read the contracts, the legally almost said blinding. This person may wear glasses. Maybe they have difficulty seeing. Their vision is getting worse every year. But legally binding agreements, they've gotten themselves caught up in a trap. This person could have ran and got married. They could have been pressured to get married. They could have gotten married because of their bad debt. You know what I mean? Two bad credits together could be an okay credit, I guess. This is someone who things are not going to be as favorable as they think. They jumped into a marriage and they're still looking at you. They're still looking at you. If you have a public platform, it's a success. It's a banger. You know what I mean? And they're watching what you're doing. They're watching you. Some of you are going to reach celebrity status. Some of you are going to reach a point where you can buy a big, beautiful home and maybe even relocate. This is someone who made the wrong decision in choosing a potential partner that they don't really share values and beliefs with. It's a different mindset. But it could be a mindset where this person was with a manipulator just like themselves, because like attracts like. This person could be with someone who uses them and manipulates them, insults them. It could be arguments. The person they with has taken their pants and handed over to them their skirt. Someone who has deep-seated hostility. This is someone who has resentment towards you, all because of their wrong, bad decisions in life. You know what I mean? Jealous-hearted. Yeah, so I feel like this person blames you. This could be anybody. that is outside of your life that you haven't communicated with, that you've cut off for good reasons, and it's giving you a peace of mind too in doing so. You're not even looking back in this person's life. They're watching you. This person regrets whoever that it is that they're sleeping with. They regret popping the question. They regret getting married. They married for the wrong reasons. This person could have bought a house trying to live beyond their means, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And they could be unhappy in that home because of the debt that they're drowning in. You know what I mean? This could be someone who has to be uprooted. This could be someone who is not seeing eye to eye with the person that they're with. They could have, I don't know if they went through with the wedding, or if it could have been just a courthouse marriage, or if they decide to cancel it. But this is someone who is having self-doubt in the person that they're engaged to or getting married to. This is someone who needed this person for their credit, and they may have needed them for their money. This is someone who spends a lot of money on family expenses, and they struggle to keep on top of them. You know, I feel like, you don't marry for the wrong reasons. If it's not love and wanting to grow long term till death do us part, then it's picking a partner for the wrong reasons. You picking someone for survival, that's for the wrong reason. You have to connect with someone in more than one way than just sex and good and credit. Because this person over here, they thought that sex was going to get them the ring. You may communicate with this person that what you want in a partner, and they may know they cannot offer that. Another message. If this is someone who tried to manipulate you, use you, they could have made false promises that they want to marry, but you never see a ring. You know what I mean? You cut this person off. You realize a sexual connection, even an intense one, is not enough in itself to make a relationship work. And if this person moved on with someone other than you, they're realizing that too. They could have a relationship that started off with feeling connected on many levels, but then not feeling as close as you used to. And whatever the reasons, is different reasons, differences. I feel like this is someone who needs to be accountable for their choices and needs to learn from their mistakes. They're financially irresponsible. They make impulsive decisions in relation to money. And that's what trips them up. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. And that is why they envy you. You got good credit. You got credit card offers and credit cards that you don't even use. Your bills are paid on time. You're not stressed or worried financially. You have your own place to live. You're independent. You're over here by yourself. Meanwhile, this person has somebody that sucks in bed, that they propose to, that they're looking at other people outside of this connection, that they're not accountable for their own choices. They're a manipulator. They're a user. They're a con artist. And, you don't marry for the wrong reasons. I feel like the person that got involved with them didn't really realize just how bad their credit was, or just how bad this person was financially speaking. Money, I think this person, whoever they're living with, married to, engaged to, or sleeping with, they're envious and jealous of you, because in their situation, money is the biggest source of their conflicts. Okay? That's why building a financial bond with the partner is so important. And you have to share whether your credit score is good or bad. You have to discuss credit history. It's better for both people in a relationship to be an open book. You should know your partner's credit score. And how soon do you have the credit conversation? You can jokingly ask somebody as like a pickup line. You can be like, what's your zodiac sign? Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, cool. Well, what's your credit score? I mean, the first time you meet someone, it's a bit too soon to ask about their credit score. But there is some value in knowing each other's financial habits early on before you get invested cancers. Okay? If you just started dating, but you're moving towards a committed relationship, you got to find out and understand the approach to money and the money styles. There's red flags to watch out for that might deserve more attention. Like if you're with someone and you are suspicious of how they're spending money, meaning they seem to be spending a lot more than they have, try getting comfortable talking about money with them. You know, you don't have to jump to what's your credit score right away, but you can talk about what you want to achieve financially. You could say, I want to at some point own a house. For me, I want to own a house, and I want a Tesla truck. I've had all kind of cars in my life, but I never had a truck. I want a truck. I would love to have a Tesla truck. Y'all seen that new Cybertruck? Oh my God, it's so fly. But you can ask the person, what are your financial goals? You know, I would like to own a house. Like some of you are working on your credit and you have good credit and you're making your money and you're setting yourself up for long-term provisions, investments and stuff. So I feel like you want to move towards talking about credit and when you and your person, because you're going to meet someone who is a provider and they may be asking you these things. Okay, answers. And you know, when you start getting more serious with each other, that's when you discuss finances and setting goals together. Okay? And you should know your partner's credit score. Just like you should know if they've been to jail or not, if they have a criminal record. Because it gives you the knowledge you need to work together to improve so you can achieve shared goals. Really knowing about your partner's credit score, knowing about their credit history, it helps you work together in setting financial goals and working towards them. Right? And what if your partner doesn't want to share their credit score? You know, for some of you, there could be legalities that's requiring this person a financial affidavit. And they don't want to share their finances because they know they may owe you money with child support or alimony or some stuff like that. I'm getting different messages, y'all. Different messages. But, you know, the way people manage money can get very subjective and personal. It could be very sensitive to that. And in my experience, if you are not comfortable sharing your credit history or your credit score, that's a cause for concern. That means it's bad. You know what I mean? If you're unwilling to share information about your credit history, then a person's going to wonder why. And it creates tension right away. I mean, money is traditionally the most common reason for problems in relationships. And more often it's money secrets or hiding things about money that is the root of it. So being open about financial situations can help work together, whether that's co-parenting or whether that's working together with buying a house, co-signing, or whether that's working together with investing long-term and addressing any issues you have or seeing differences in the way money is managed. You know what I mean? If y'all hear a little baby in the background, that's my grandchild. And my daughter is in the living room with him, so he's not alone. He's good. Okay? Yes, I'm a grandma. I'm not called grandma, I'm called Nani. Okay? But I feel like it's a red flag credit score number to look out for, right? Right? You're not getting married to anybody who's a liar, a cheater, with bad credit. That's a disaster or a recipe for disaster. And they're looking at you like, I know Cancer. Cancer got their own business. Cancer got money. Cancer got good credit. You know, Cancer's also smart and protected spiritually too. So bottom line, it's not just what is their number, but it's why that number what it is. You know, this person over here is a hater because they have abused loans, they have abused like this person might have bad rental history or bad, you know, it's important to understand because there are always paths to improvement. And sometimes those paths will lead you to a whole different person, okay? And the bottom line is when it comes to talking money with your significant other, it's worth it in the long run to see through those tough conversations early and ease into it by asking questions about how your partner views money, what are their spending habits, how are they raised to think about money. And this can help lead the way to asking their credit score and their history. You know what I'm saying? And the Cancers, if you're not asking people about, what is their relationship to money and to dealing with money and receiving money and getting money, then you might have a problem. But I don't see you having a problem. Another keyword in conversation with your partner, if your partner, you can just, if you're a partner, it means you share with one another. First of all, partner. Okay, that's the key word in a conversation is partner. Because partner means you're sharing with another. So if you're not sharing equally, you're not a partner. Someone has bad intentions and motivations to be with you. So I feel like it's critical that that's really critical, and that goes to money conversations as well as other parts of life. So communicate to get what you want. And with the pop the question in reverse and the lovers, you don't want someone who just wants sex with no love and no vision. So some of you could be celibate, you withholding yourself because you want sex with a vision, okay? And marriage is a sacred bond between two individuals, because you're going to meet someone, Cancers, who could pop the question and put a ring on it. Look, this looks like they're putting a ring on it. They're going to be your provider for you and your kids. They're going to put you in a nice, beautiful home, or you could buy a home together. But I just feel like your ex, somebody in the past, is going to be so mad that you are glad, and they're going to be sad because they're bad. Like, this is somebody with Dr. Seuss energy, not in a good way. I feel like Spirit's not going to let this person jeopardize your stability and happiness at all, ever. Light is going to be shed on things that are wrong, and they're going to be legally made right, and justice will be in your favor. And I feel like when this is coming to an end, a closure, that's when this person's going to be presented to you. This is someone over here that is looking to satisfy a sexual craving, or financial craving, or they want to live better in life, so they have selfish fulfillment. So this is someone who married to fulfill their personal selfish desires, and later in their marriage they discover that their partner did not really help them. So the marriage becomes broken because equally one partner is left frustrated and feeling used, because they're choosing a life partner solely on what they can offer them, and they're going to be disappointed. Marriage is not about finding someone who meets our needs. No. It is about selflessly loving, serving, and growing alongside another individual. And true marital fulfillment is found in giving of ourselves, and nurturing a partnership built on mutual support and respect. This person over here, they may propose or be living with somebody or get into a marriage because of the pressure. This person could have pressured them to marry. There could be social expectations overshadowing their personal desires and compatibility. It could be them feeling complete because they're married. They need validation. But true happiness doesn't lie in a courthouse with a contract. True happiness lies in embracing one's authentic self. Y'all, it's really getting harder and harder for me to talk. Like, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Like, I don't know if you're a regular subscriber, I sound different. Like, to me, I feel like I sound like a man. My voice is literally almost gone, and it's a struggle to talk, but I'm gonna get this message out. I'm gonna drink some lemon tea with peppermint, and because it's giving me flashbacks when I lost my voice last October and I couldn't speak for a week, and I felt like somebody was doing something to my vocal cords to prevent me from getting these messages out. But the devil is a liar, and I am protected and covered by the blood of Jesus. Back to the messages. So it's vital to prioritize personal convictions over societal expectations to get married. What? You're not married yet? Meanwhile, they're in a marriage that's broken, that's useless, with bad credit, horrible sex, if not any at all. Looking at you, wanting to judge your single life. Meanwhile, you're happy. You got everything you need. You're grateful. You're protected. You're living stable. You know what I'm saying? So you're not in a rush and you're not desperate, because you validate yourself and God validates you. You don't need someone with you on a contract to make it seem like you got it together. You got it together on your own. So that makes it even better when you do get with someone, you know? Because for some people, they don't like their own company. I feel like you're like a loner. Like, you're okay with having a small group of friends or a small family or just being by yourself. Like, we Cancers, we have a shell. We're a crab. We're okay with just being on our own, okay? But there's some people, like this hater, their loneliness can be unsettling, and it pushes them towards marriage. And marriage cannot solve the loneliness problem. You know how many people are married and lonely? And that's the worst kind of lonely, is when you're lonely with somebody. I'd rather be single and lonely, so I have an opportunity and I have options that I could go talk to and say, you know what, I don't want to be lonely today. Let me go on a date. But when you're married, you're kind of like stuck. And this person over here may be stuck, and they're looking at you and jealous of your single life, jealous of your freedom, jealous of your protection, jealous of your stability. This person might have erectile dysfunction, or their person is dry. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. But marriage doesn't solve the alone problem if you're not content with your own company and your own energy alone. That's why they lose themselves in a marriage and they become engrossed with the marriage, with no friends, no hobby, no nothing outside of the marriage. But you Cancers, you're a force all by yourself. Okay? And that's why you're not desperate to jump. You know? It's a disaster if you enter a marriage with the notion to escape the loneliness. It is worth noting that two individuals enter the marriage. Two single individuals enter the marriage. Single refers to unique, separated, and whole, not unmarried. You could be unmarried, but not single. You feel me? In effect, you are looking for someone to complete you. And that's this person over here. And they still not satisfied, not happy. And their credit's still bad. They're still screwing up their credit. And they probably screwed up their person's credit too by now. It's two complete individuals, single people, coming into one. And the two become one fused into one. But using marriage as just a mere escape from loneliness or bad credit and stuff, and that's settling for less than what you truly deserve. And I feel like you're not going to do that. This person could have been the type of person that needed a place to live, or, you know, they just needed a better life. And so they just get with anybody that will buy the dream that they sell them. And for some of you, this person, if you divorce this person, they married on rebound. They could be on their second, third, fourth, fifth marriage. I feel like it's somebody who is the type that jumps and marries on rebound. And you're dealing with somebody who feels nothing is wrong with them. And they could be the whole problem in their relationship. You know, so I just feel like, you know, marriage is sacred. In conclusion, its covenant is designed to fulfill a greater purpose in our lives. And understanding the misguided motivations allows you to approach marriage with wisdom and purpose. And that's what you're going to be doing when this person comes along and want to put a ring on it. Or this person comes along and you want to put a ring on it. But I feel like for some of you, that you are going to be married again. You will be married, whether it's the first time or again. And there's people in your past that's going to be so envious and jealous because you're going to marry for the right reasons versus this person married for selfish reasons. You're going to embrace the true essence of marriage. That's selfless love, shared vision, mutual respect for a purpose-driven life together. All right? With that being said, like if any of these messages resonated with you. Comment, I'd love to hear feedback. And subscribe, it's free to do so. Hit the bell to be notified of new readings. And subscribe here at Ortiz Apple Tree. And until next time, Cancers, keep enjoying being blessed. Take care.